What's good? What's going on, y'all? It's Marquis, aka Severe from Boston. We here, man. You know what I'm saying? We here with another album review. This time is Grea8Gawd. Shout out to Grea8Gawd. We're talking about the album, The Re-Rock. It's called The Re-Rock. Listen, this album is spectacular. It's incredible. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to break it down song by song. Listen, I'm already giving it the rewind. Y'all know what to do. Go cop it. Get it on physical. Get it on vinyl. He got the A-track. Dude. Get the A-track if you can afford it. I think the A-track's $100. And then buying the album is like $25 or $30 or something like that. But yo, go support Grea8Gawd. This is a great album. Speaking of Grea8Gawd, The Re-Rock. We're going to talk about it, all right? What's good, y'all? What's going on, man? Let's get it in, man. We're going to talk about this album. This album's fire. And we're going to break it down song by song. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I had to do a little, you know what I'm saying? Try to get that 70s feel, you know, and dress up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? A little bit, you know what I'm saying? But let's get into it, man. Let's talk about the album and break it down song by song. You know how we do, man. Let's get into it, man. Ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna get right into it and break it down song by song. And you guys know how we do on here, man. We represent the real hip hop. The real hip hop over here, man. The real hip hop is over here. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing, man. All right, listen, man. We going to Iowa, to Brooklyn, to Rochester, to Syracuse. He's had a lot of address changes, and I get it. If he really was in that game, think about it. You need address change. You can't stay in the same town. So he's been a lot of places, probably more that's not on this list. All right, Grea8Gawd, The Re-Rock came out November 1st, 2024, and that's on digital. It came out prior to that, but November 1st on digital. It's 52 minutes and 15 seconds of pure heat, man. I'm telling you, man. I got to do it again, man. Matter of fact, you know what I got to do. Got to give it some shots, man. This joint is fire, man. We got to get into it. We can break it down, like I said, song by song, man. You know what I'm saying? How I look, y'all. How I look. Let me know how I look out there, lady. Where the ladies at? Now, let's get into it, man. Break it down song by song. Again, it's the THHC podcast. That stands for the Hip Hop Connoisseur Podcast. This is episode 221, Grea8Gawd, The Re-Rock review. All right, man. Number one is called Power Lick 315 intro. Radio DJ Jerome shouting out to all the scrapers out there and all the players out there. So that's what he's doing. That's how he's starting the album. Number two is My Place. This is a very quotable chorus, and pretty much every record has a quotable chorus, quotable verses. I mean, this album is incredible. I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to give him his flowers now. Grea8Gawd, salute. This is a dope album. And speaking of dope, let's get back to the album. My Place is number two. Love the album cover. Check out that's why I had to dress like that, man. I was trying to dress like Grea8Gawd. The album cover is so fire, man. And it matches the content, the music, and the groove of the entire album. Grea8Gawd putting in work and changing phones when necessary. You got to change addresses. You got to change those phones. It's a funky album style, man. This thing is funky. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hear me use some verbiage from the 1970s. So get ready, man. Get your 1970s dictionary out. Number three is Another O. Another O. Another O. Yo, shout out to featured Thavid Ruffin, man. He's doing a lot of the melodies and singing, man. Thavid Ruffin's dope, man. Mr. Ruffin got those chops. You know, he got those chops, man, that everybody be singing in the shower with. You know what I'm saying? It's like the producers robbed our parents record collection. So shout out to all the producers that robbed parents' 45s and record collection. And shout out to the producers. All the producers and instrumentals were done by Thanos Beats. Merce Beats. Is it Merce or Merc? So it's Thanos Beats. I think it's Merc Beats, Level 7, and then Grea8Gawd. So Grea8Gawd did some production as well. So Thanos, shout out to Thanos Beats, Merc Beats, Level 7, and Grea8Gawd. Incredible production. I mean, I'm telling this album, I'm telling you, man. Album's fire, man. All right, so another O. The music is butter and smooth. Right on to the beats. Right on to these beats, man. And dynamite to Mr. Rock's cadence and flow. His cadence and flow on here in this entire album. Dynamite. Shout out to JJ, you know what I'm saying? In good times. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a good time listening to this album. That's all I got to say. You can listen to it in the car. You can listen to it in the house. You can listen to it everywhere but church. But yo, this is fire, man. This joint is, I'm telling you, man. Listen, do I got to do it again, man? But some more shots, man. But yeah, I'm telling you, man. Let's talk about it. Number 4, you got a lot of skits in here that's dope too that go along with the album. Number 4 is the Scrapage Award promo skit. It's a commercial ad for the Scrapage Awards. Now, you're gonna have these skits talking about the Scrapage Awards, the best, scraper, the best, y'all know if y'all know the terms we talking about. Y'all know the album we speaking on, so I don't have to get all into the terms, but y'all know the scraping. If y'all know what scraping is, man, you know what I'm saying? You at the right spot, you on the right channel. Number 5 is called Scrapage, featuring Louie. Is it Voeheim? I'll say Voeheim, probably. Voeheim, maybe Voeheim. I think it's Louie Voeheim, I believe. The Gawd put time into this album. You can tell he put a lot of time and effort into this album. Again, shout out to the producers. Shout out to Grea8Gawd formulating this album and taking the time to create an incredible project. So Scrapage featuring Louie Voeheim. Grea8Gawd is like a fat kid with a jelly jar. Scraping. The fat kid scraping that jelly jar, trying to get the last little bit of jelly. You get it? Okay. All right. So scraping every piece of matter out that joint. Warning, though. This is a warning. This is only for the real hustlers out there. This is only for the real hustlers, man. The chorus and lyrics are remarkable. Not just on this record, but throughout, man. I'm telling you, man. Listen, y'all better recognize, man. Y'all better recognize, man. I'm just, what I'm saying? Let me get out this suit, man. What I'm saying? But recognize, man. Recognize this album is in pure rotation at my house, man. And I don't really advertise a lot of I don't want to call, I guess it's, you've had to say negative and positive music. This is more negative because it's about the content. It's talking about drugs and stuff like that. And it's kind of the Bible to selling drugs in a sense, right? But I have to make an exception for this album. It's just incredible. Let's get back to the album. Let's talk about it. We got more drug talk. Number 6 is called the Caller number 8 skit. You got DJ Jerome. He's back. DJ Jerome's taking more callers. He's just taking the callers and talking trash, and they just, doing their thing. Let's go to number 7. Gotta Go, featuring Thavid, Ruffin. Whenever Thavid Ruffin's in the building, you already know it's about to be some soul, some singing, some, you know what I mean? Just a vibe, right? Love the use of the Boston Cheers theme song. Come on, man. You can't have to come to Boston, man. You came to Boston to do some scraping, man. You know what I'm saying? And use the Cheers theme song, man. Come on, man. Cheers. I love Cheers, man. Shout out to Cheers, the show. Mr. Ruffin's back with the dope melodies. You a jive turkey. You a jive turkey. if your souls are not into this dope song and this dope record, you a jive turkey if you don't mess around with this album. I'm telling you, you're a jive turkey, man. You know, you're a jive turkey. Remember that. But listen, man, like I said, the instrumentals, again, I'm going to give props to Thanos Beats, Merc Beats, Level 7, and Great Gawd, man. Love the skits as well. They bring value to the record, so shout out to all the skits. Speaking of skits, we got another skit, number 8, Paper Boy Skit. It's the 1970s re-up skit. The boss with his brick house versus business. This is like, you know, the boss, you know what I'm saying? You got wifey there. You know what I mean? His boy calling him about getting to work. Y'all got to listen to it. Y'all got to get into it, man. Y'all got to love it, man. Number 9 is called Cash Pile, featuring Louie, Voeheim. This was the single for the album. Shout this out. When I first heard this, I'm like, oh, is he just doing singles? And then we dropped the album. I was like, oh, man, Great Gawd, man. This is on the album? I'm like, okay. This joint is cool beans, man. It's cool beans, man. It's cool beans, Jack. From the catchy hook to the outstanding wordplay from Great Gawd, instant hit record for sure. It just goes, man. This joint goes, man. Number 10, the Scrapage Awards skit. It's an awards season. It's award season. It's an award season, and y'all know it's award season. It's about to be Grammys and all this other stuff, man. Hopefully, Great Gawd gets more than just this fictional, award thing that he's talking about. Hopefully, he really gets some awards for this album, at least in the underground. Y'all better listen to this album. It's up there for album of the year. It's up there for album of the year. Y'all already know that. Yeah, the way I'm speaking on, y'all already know it's up for album of the year for me. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, who will win skit? This is basically who will win skit. Like I said, the skits are fire. Let me take the scarf off. The skits are fire. And this whole album is just cool, man. It's just cool, man. You know what I mean? All right, let's get into it, man. Number 11, The Bricks, featuring Cheri Pie. I like that name, Cheri Pie. Rufus Sims and P-Riv, right? Listen, is that Cheri Pie singing? Woo! She's a brick house. She's Mike the Mike there, letting it all hang out. She is a brick house. She's Mike the Mike there, letting it. Yo, listen, come on, man. I grew up with my I got my mom's records right now. I kidnapped my mom's records, man. She ain't getting them back. 45s, all that stuff. I got them all. Shout out to Mom Dukes. She introduced me to music, and I've been in love ever since, man. But The Bricks, featuring Cheri Pie, Rufus Sims, and P-Riv. Everybody did an incredible job on here. Speaking of The Bricks, Great Gawd and family are serving different rocks. P-Riv barred up, and Rufus sold some weight on this album. This album is like a black exploitation movie. Like this could turn into a play. This album could turn into a play. This album could be a movie. Like it's that vivid. Like this album could be a movie. I don't know if he's doing that. I don't know if he's doing, the videos in movie form. I don't know if he's formulating a movie. I know he has a movie out. So go shout out to Great Gawd. He is, I think he's producing, directing movies. So he does have movies out, and he does have a cause. Go check out his cause. Respect, in his cause. I think I'm not too far on it, but go check it out and support the brother when you can. You know what I'm saying? All right, number 12, Scrapage Award winner skit. And the winner is, that's all it is. The winner is skit, and you know who it is. The winner is Re-Rock. Re-Rock, you know what I'm saying? AKA Great Gawd, you know what I'm saying? He deserves the win for this album. 13, Let a Bird Go, featuring David Ruffin. David Ruffin's back with some more vocals, you know what I'm saying? Do me a solid, young blood. Do me a solid, young blood, and let the world know about this live play. Like I said earlier, it's like a live play. It's a vivid. It's a movie, man. I'm listening to this album, it's so cohesive. It's so in tune. It's just, man, it's y'all. Listen, if y'all feel like me, put some pyro glasses or something in the comments, man. Put something in the comments, man, that represent this album. You know what I mean? Give me 5 or 4, whatever y'all judge it. Let's talk about it, man. So Let the Bird Go featuring Thavid Ruffin. Like I said, do me a solid, man. But yeah, Great Gawd's vivid raps allow your imagination to fly like those birds he's talking about. Listen, Great Gawd's a top 5 drug rapper. Top 5 coke rapper. I was talking about this with another rapper. I was talking about this on social media. I was saying, who's the top 5 coke rappers? That's another thing you guys can do in the comments. Who are your top 5 coke rappers? You know, you got like Pusha T, you got Great Gawd, you got Benny the Butcher, you got 38 Special, you got did I say Pusha? That's a Pusha T. There's other ones, you know what I'm saying? But just name Conway. There's a whole bunch of them. There's a whole slew of coke rappers. There's probably some I don't even know about, but put them in the comments below. I'm not trying to advertise coke music, but I just want to know the top 5. I just want to know the top 5 because sometimes you feel like listening to certain music, and when I want to listen to the coke music, Great Gawd's one of the dudes that I'm rushing to press play. You know what I'm saying? So let's get back into the album. 14 Winner's Circle skit. Re-Rock checking the jive turkeys on the street. He's basically, you know, checking the jive turkey scrapers that didn't win. The other scrapers was like, they salty. And they like, yo, I'm going to win next year. And, you know, like, Re-Rock's like, dog, you might not even make it to the summer, man. You better concentrate on today. Let's talk about it, man. These songs are entertaining, enjoyable, relaxing, educational, and pure like cocaine. Like, I'm just amazed and astonished by this project. Like, wow. Like, this is like one of them wow projects. This album is just marvelous. This album is just marvelous. Shout out to sound out like marvelous. It's just marvelous. Remember that. Let's get back into it. Number 15, Jack Boyz featuring Jus One. Now, listen, when you're doing well out there, you know there's gonna be some Jack Boyz trying to get your product, trying to get your money. So listen, I'm just saying it's dangerous. That's why, listen, I don't advertise this. Don't go get a real job. Go get passive income. Go learn how to do something you love. Not this. So you won't get jacked by the boys. So message. That's all I'm saying. Message. Great Gawd, aka Re-Rock, is warning real hustlers. You know, this album is like the New Testament for the block. It's the New Testament for the block. It's like it's just one of those albums. You're like, yo, man, if I was gonna do what he did in the past, this is like a Bible to it. This is like a Bible to selling coke. To be honest, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest, yo. Let's get back into the album, man. 16. Come on, let me turn it around. Like, let's get funky. Let's turn it around like back in the day when you used the Kango. You know what I'm saying? Number 16, Too Many Safes. Too Many Safes. That's a good problem. Featuring Cheri Pie. Cheri Pie is back. I want to know if Cheri Pie got an album. Y'all know if y'all Cheri Pie fans, let me know, man. She's spectacular. I gotta follow up myself and check it out. Shout out to Cheri Pie. So, Too Many Safes featuring Cheri Pie, Midwest Mack, and Northside Lord. Great Gawd's loved ones wait him. They want him out the game. Basically, on this song, Great Gawd's his loved ones is like, yo, man, get out the game. You did enough. You had enough. Like, you know, they don't want none of that. They don't want none of that. They don't want none of this. They don't want the Jack Boyz. Like, see how the album flows? The Jack Boyz, he's kind of warning us. And now it's Too Many Safes. And his family's like, yo, man, you got to get out the game, man. Those loved ones are like, get out the game. This is another soulful and witty written record. It's very witty. It's just like the album. Features are adding pure cut, not stepped on energy. These features are adding pure cut, not stepped on energy. That's all yo, this is crazy, dog. Crazy. Number 17, Live in Harlem skit. Or it could be, I think it's Live in Harlem skit or live. I'm gonna say Live in Harlem skit, probably Live in Harlem skit. A couple of young bloods kicking it at the Apollo, man. They're just talking. This is I think the second to last skit, yeah. So number 18, we back into the album mode. More Than Cain. The music is 5 mics alone. Again, I'm gonna have to go back, give it their flowers. I'll make sure I know that they get their names right. Go back to the producers. Dano Beats, salute. Merc Beats, salute. Level 7, salute. And of course, Grea8Gawd, salute, man. Production is dope. Production is dope. Like the subject he's speaking of, man. This shit, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, y'all, listen, it's crazy. All right, so 18, More Than Cain. Then the way Grea8Gawd is mirroring the sounds is just the highest quality. It's just dope, man. Like he's so in tune with the sounds. He's mirroring the beats and the music and the flow, the cadence, the everything about it is just so sultry. Just like gets in your soul, and you just feel like, listen, I'm in the mirror singing all the hooks. I'm rapping the hooks. I got my brush out. I'm rapping, I'm singing. I'm telling you, man, this is a good album. Number 19, I Can't Forget. Listen, Scrapage Awards. I'm like, Grea8Gawd should be winning actual awards for this album. Yes, you should be winning actual awards for this album. What y'all think? Let me know in the comments. So number 19, I Can't Forget. Grea8Gawd regulated this track. Not advertising. I'm not advertising Coke music. I'm just saying I just like this album. I'm not advertising it, but listen. Not advertising, but this album got me looking for the plug. He got me looking for the plug. I'm like, where the plug at, Doug? I'm looking for the plug with the mask on and the glasses so nobody knows me. Like, where the plug at? I need to get some work. Like this album, if an album puts you in a certain mood, a certain feeling, it's successful. And Grea8Gawd is successful with this album because it kind of gets you in that mood. It gets you in that character. And that's why I dressed for the part in the beginning. So if y'all missed the beginning, rewind the beginning. All right, so album is pure soul music. It's pure soul music. Album is cocaine. This album is cocaine. It's pure, man. Let's get to the last track, but like, subscribe, share the video, stop playing, man. It's the THHC podcast, the Hip Hop Connoisseur podcast, episode 221. Grea8Gawd, the Re-Rock Review, man. Stop playing, man. Number 20 is Power Lick 315 outro. So basically, like the radio station. That's what the Power Lick 315 is. I wonder if that's a real radio station. I'm not sure. Probably something he made up, you know what I'm saying? But 315 gotta be something like an area code or something. I don't know what it is. What's 315? Y'all know? Let me know. So at the end, DJ Jerome taking the last call on the radio. I'll catch. And basically, listen, since this is the last track, I'll catch you on the flip side. I told you I'm going to use these terms. I'm going to catch you on the flip side. On the flip side, brother. On the flip side. I don't know what they used to do. I'm just saying. I got to go watch Coolie High or something. Let me go watch Coolie. Who likes Coolie High? I love Coolie High, but I'm going to have to go watch that and then come back, you know what I'm saying, and do some of the more terms and stuff like that. But 2024 Gawd Sqwad Records. Shout out to Gawd Sqwad Records. This album is sonically pleasing to the ears and the nose. This album is sonically pleasing to the ears, listening club, and to the nose. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. You coming back from Boston, coming back from the Bean. Listen, I have an EP. My first EP is coming out soon. My first EP is coming out soon. The single is out now, featuring Bonnie Stone. Listen, shout out to Bonnie Stone for all her help on this album, this EP I just put out. Shout out to Rockwood Productions for doing some of the beats and doing all the engineering. Man, go support the EP, support me, support Grea8Gawd, support the merch, support the books. I got, of course, I got Severe's Chronicles Volume 1. You know what I'm saying? I can get that. And then I got Severe's Chronicles Severe's Classics Volume 2. Y'all can get both of these at True Vine Publishing, or y'all can get them through me if y'all want them signed. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't want them signed, just get them online. You know what I'm saying? They everywhere. And that one, the second book's on audio, so you can hear it on audio. And then I got 6 ebooks. 6 ebooks. You can check out. What the hell? Thought I heard something. Though. I'm about to jump. I got 6 ebooks that y'all can check out. And, you know what I'm saying, support if you can. And support, you know, Grea8Gawd, man. Support Grea8Gawd. He's doing his thing, man. And y'all know where y'all can reach me. Y'all can reach me on Instagram, Threads, Facebook, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, man, listen. Busting some more shots. I'm busting some more shots, man. I'm busting some more shots. Hold on, man. I gotta mask up, man. I gotta get you mask back up. No, so let me stop, man. But yeah, man, this album is fire, man. It's really incredible. Hit me up if y'all need some vocals on your album. I could do skits and stuff like that. Let me know. I've done it before in the past, and y'all can't listen. I can't wait for y'all to hear my EP. I do one skit on the EP, but I got a surprise for y'all. That my next EP is gonna be something crazy. I didn't even get into it, but yo, I'm working, trying to get passive income. This is my job, doing, you know, album reviews, doing, you know, writing books, you know. Now I'm executive producing EPs and albums and songs and singles and stuff like that. So y'all go support the single that came out today with Bonnie Stone. And shout out to Bonnie Stone for all her help. And again, EP is coming out on Thanksgiving. The entire EP is coming out on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching this now or later, don't matter. Happy Thanksgiving, no matter what day it is. That's one holiday I do celebrate because it's about family and love. And I support Thanksgiving. So I don't support a lot of holidays. I ain't gonna lie. I don't celebrate a lot of holidays, man. I just don't. But yeah, let's talk about it. Grea8Gawd. Grea8Gawd. This is an incredible album, like I said earlier, man. And y'all let me know what y'all think about it. And his last album was incredible too. His last album was fire, man. Grea8Gawd knows how to put together great pieces of work, man. And I'm honored to even listen to it and to be able to review it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Grea8Gawd and his team and his producers and everybody around him and his loved ones, man. Shout out to Grea8Gawd, man. You're a great person. I can tell you're a humble dude. And man, hopefully I can get the interview one day. Shout out to Grea8Gawd, man. Maybe I can interview you one day on this show. But all right, man, I'm getting out of here, man. Let me just thank people, man. You know, I like to thank people. The THHC. Oh, I got Rain. I had Rain up there last time. So, you know, shout out to Rain anyway, man. I'll leave it up there, man. But I was, you know, shout out to that's one thing I didn't change. But shout out to Rain. And Rain was on the last podcast. Go check out the last THHC podcast. Artist Rain was on this. So shout out to Rain again. Shout out to Grea8Gawd. And thank everybody who purchased one of my books prior, or one of my ebooks prior. People that, you know, support the merch. Thank you. Or listen to any of the podcasts. Who listen to this podcast or listen to my other one. I got an audio podcast called Harmony Podcast Must Get This. Go check that out too. I appreciate it. And fact checkers. Y'all the fact checkers. My audience is called the fact checkers. Listen, let me know if you have any questions for me. Put them in the comments. If you have any comments or questions for any artists, let me know. Put them down there. You never know if they're watching or listening or reading. Put them down there. Grea8Gawd might be checking it out, you know, checking out the comments and maybe he'll answer your questions. So, all right, man, we're getting out of here, man. It's 2024, man. It's all about love over hate, man. There's enough hate in the world, man. Let's spread some love. Straight up. Let's just spread some love, man. And 2025, man, we're gonna really need a lot of love. We're gonna need a lot of love. We're gonna need it, man. We're gonna need to be together. We're gonna need a lot of unity, man. You're gonna need some unity. UNITY. Shout out to Queen Latifah. We're gonna need some unity, man. So especially in 2025, we need unity now. Black people, and no, I'm not trying to separate the world, but Black people, y'all know, the world even knows Black people need help. So, you know, we need help within ourselves, and then we can work with others. Let's get Black Wall Street back. Let's get the Green Book digital. Let's digitalize the green book. Let's make sure we know where all the black businesses are via the green book. Do we have the green book? Y'all know about the green book? Back in the day, it was a green book that people would go to each town and they knew where the black businesses were. We can do that now online. Let's do it. And let's support each other, man. And not that we can't support others. We can support everybody else, every other culture, but it's important that we actually support each other right now. We in tough times. And we need to help each other. So, all right, man, I'm getting out of here, y'all. One love, man. Again, man. This album is a rewindable album. It should be up for rewards. Shout out to Grea8Gawd and his team, man. All right, y'all. I'm out, man. Had another O. About to go get another O. Let me stop. Ooh. So it got me singing. Oh. I'm telling you, yo, I need to be on the next album. Dog. Give me some melodies, dog.